Mic check, mic check. Hey, what's going on? It's Inventor here, continuing my journey on the Incinerate Sorcerer on Diablo 4 Season 9 PTR. Last time I played, I finished Pit 10 to unlock Torment 1. Now, I will try to continue the road to Pit 55. What I intend to prioritize in Torment are to unlock the Herodic powers first, or rather in this case, to use the Herodic powers and maybe level them along the way. I'm going to do Tempering Recipes second, Ancestral Weapon third, and Uniques fourth. In this case, I'm looking at the Chest Armor Raiment of the Infinite and the Ring Tal Loop here. The Masterworking fifth, and Glyphs sixth, and probably last for this run. I would prioritize unlocking the Herodic powers first just for their utility effects. The powers that I want, as I showed earlier, would be Smoldering Ember. Smoldering Ember is kind of a simple one because it can convert my fire damage bonus equal to my highest damage type bonus, and my Incinerate does fire damage. So, in essence, this would help boost my Incinerate damage if I have another damage type that's higher. So that's for Smoldering Ember. Then I would do something like Execute. Trying to find... Yeah, this one applies Vulnerable reliably. This one applies Damage Resistance or Removal, although I don't really need that, I guess. The other one that's actually quite interesting is... you have to bear with me. I don't remember the order. Yeah, there we go. I don't know the order in which these Herodic powers are just yet. So, Siphoning Gizmo, damage from my Catalyst has up to a 48% chance to consume the damage over time effect. So, probably going to need some sort of lucky hit too. But the idea here is that when my... Oh, yeah, and then of course I need to choose one of these to be my Catalyst. I think I would actually run Disintegrate here. To tell you the truth, if the season actually began, I would run Disintegrate. I just... It has like a really high amount of damage though, so I don't know if this is going to get scaled down or not, because in comparison to the other powers, like, yeah, this is 90,000 over 8 seconds, but that's still quite a bit higher than most of the other effects that are present here. Anyway. So, as is customary in these level 1 to Torment 4 runs that I do, though, I will go into the pit so I can see how far I can go with the setup I have before I start making some upgrades. My guess is that I can barely make it up to Pit 25 and unlock Torment 2, but we'll see. So I'm just going over my gear really quickly just to show this is the same level of equipment as what I had when I ran Pit 10. Oh, and I just remembered one other thing. Of course, I don't have any Artificer's Stones, so I will need to go collect some Artificer's Stones real quick. I haven't even thrown in anything into my Paragon board. I wouldn't expect... hold on. What's the fastest way to collect? Yeah, I think slaying Lord Zero would be the quickest way, actually, to get Whispers and then turn in the Whispers so that I could get my Artificer's Stones. So, yeah, that's kind of the gig we have here. All right. looking real good. Oh, yeah, I just need to activate the Bloodied Altar. Again, I don't have any boss mats. I don't need boss mats to fight Lord Zir, just to get the rewards from him. That's mainly it. Still don't have very many good runes. When the season actually begins, I think one of the important things that I'll need to do is to... Oh, wow. This guy actually takes a while to go down. Okay, well. Whoa, lag. When the season actually begins, one of the things I'm hoping that... Oh, shoot. I didn't have any of my defensive skills up. I should have teleported away from them. One of the things I'm going to need to do when the season begins is make sure that I have access to things like infernal hordes and the Kurast Undercity. I may have to redo the quests for those. Yep. There we go. Oh, no. Alright. Ow. Actually... Why is he still... Feels like it's taking a while to go down, actually. Maybe I should start summoning some... Oh. Ow. Interesting. So the farther away I am from that, the less damage I take, actually. But they do CC me from time to time. Okay, I'm just gonna sit and burn him to death. Whoa! Hold on. Oh, okay. Barely survived that. Alright. That was the quickest way I could think of to get my, Whispers. So, yeah, I'm gonna go to Karagar now. Turn in my Whispers, and then I'll be able to try to push Pit 20. I don't know if I'll be able to do Pit 25, though. Hey, see, sup, Lee Burgess. Sup, nothing much, just I have a couple hours before I have to go, so... Well, I have a couple hours free to myself, so... Oh, greater cache of gem fragments, nice. 1 second here, just gotta open this. Ah, that was a lot of gem fragments. Got like a little bit of everything. I also got Frost Finesse. That one doesn't help me, but... I got the Artificer's Stones, that's what matters. So... I also did get quite a few herbs, so maybe I can't even... I mean, these are my last elixirs and incense. I guess I could activate them now. I mean, this would be the best time to pop them. Because I'm going to be pushing for Pit 25. But I'm going to do this run without elixirs and incense, I think. I don't think I'll need elixirs and incense for Pit 20. Okay, so Lee Burgess, you beat DLC last night. It was so good. Hey, nice. You actually got the Vessel of Hatred. Good for you. And you can, I mean, there's like, make sure you got to do the Infernal Hordes and the rune crafting quests so that you can actually unlock or start picking up runes. Just remember to do that, right? Yeah, because... I think for the longest time, I didn't have access to runes because I didn't bother to do the, you know, rune, like the rest or the quest to actually unlock that feature. So, yeah, I wanted to kind of make sure that you remember to do that. Dude, I dog walk Torment 4 easy with my Death Trap build. Yeah, that's... I mean, I'm not surprised. That's Death Trap for you. And that's exactly why it's going to be toned down next season, I think. With... I don't know. I don't think anything is going to be available to really compensate for that. Okay. Yeah, do too much damage? Oh yeah, no, it does a lot of damage. I don't think anyone's gonna really be contesting that. I mean, if it didn't do any damage, I don't think anyone would be playing it, but yeah, everyone's playing Death Trap Rogue this season. Lightning Spear, overall is the strongest build, like in terms of pit pushing, but there is a lot of setup work that goes into that. In the meanwhile, the other one is much easier to play, right? The Death Trap Rogue. You just have to have the right items and it's ready to go. But I think with Lightning Spear, there's a bit more work that goes into setting it up. But Death Trap is just so simple to play, like so straightforward, at least based off of what I've heard, right? I don't know. I haven't played it myself, so I don't know, but I've seen others play it, and yeah, it does look kind of nasty. And next season is going to be interesting because, again, like, it's going to be... Spiritborn is supposed to be pretty... Or, no, sorry, Rogue is supposed to be, like, a lot weaker overall, based on what I was talking to about with other people, since they are nerfing Overpower, which is something that Rogue builds rely very heavily on, and they're not really putting in anything else to, I guess, compensate. So, yeah. I don't know, though. I do wonder if next season, like, Poison Imbuement might be kind of insane because of the damage over time stacking. Like constantly applying poison. I actually do wonder about that. I wonder if I can... I wonder how that jewel works. The one that does, like, damage over time. Because if it stacks, like... I want to try to do that Herodric Jewel that allows me to infinitely stack damage. Because if I do that with, like, Poison Imbuement, then maybe I could get some pretty high damage numbers like that with Dance of Knives. That would be a nice way to cheese it. Yeah, that's something I'm going to try perhaps when the season actually begins, but I need to find something that works really well with Poison Imbuement. Maybe like Flurry. Flurry actually looks like a lot of fun. I want to try like Flurry with life per 5. That looks like it could be kind of cool. It's going to be a really weird build, but I want my regen to be as high as the amount of life that I'm spending on my attacks. That'd be kind of cool. Too much damage. They say Rogue is not going to be good for Season 9. Yes, I believe that's the general consensus, that Rogue is not going to be eating well for next season. I wish I could contest that, but I don't really know Rogue all that well, and based off of what I can see, I don't really have much reason to believe that Rogue will be any good in Season 9. It'll probably be playable. I just don't like playable in the sense that you'll of course be able to get to Torment 4, right, as a baseline. You'll be able to probably push up to like Pit 80 or something, maybe beyond that, but as it stands right now, there's not really any interaction that people have come up with for Rogue that is like taking the spotlight, right? I think next season, well, it's all dot builds. Well, dot and Hydra. Well, even Hydra itself, like, I think a lot of players are opting to play like dot Hydra. Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Darn. I don't think I take back what I said. I might not be able to hit Pit 25 after all. I have the, even if I had the resistances and armor, the problem is my weapon is not as good as it's supposed to be, because I only have a 735 item power, and I think that 750 is quite a bit higher in terms of damage output, so... Okay. There. Get a lot of damage against the boss, at least, because he gets hit by multiple flames. Dead. Yeah, this build is actually so strong for dealing with bosses. Dungeon complete the pit. I've never seen that before. Unless... Yeah, I've never actually seen them do like, oh, dungeon complete the pit. Yeah. Okay, level, or Paragon level 15 already. Okay, did I get any Artificer Stones? No, I did not, so... Yeah, it's still a work in progress. Damage over time. Oh, this is a potentially good option. What's my key passive at 84.6%? 20% of my burning damage and damage to burning targets bonuses. Where am I getting extra burning damage from? I have like damage over time bonuses. I don't know where I'm getting burning from. Well, whatever. Can take a look at my rogue gear next week. Yes, I'll. Oh, sorry, I just kicked my table. I'm actually excited to wrap up. Like, I'm having a lot of fun with PTR because there's like so much for me to do within the PTR. But on the other hand, I will be very relieved to go back to the live servers, especially because I want to see how far I can go with my companion druid. That's like an ongoing thing. I'll probably play or spend time like off stream to like work on it too, but either way it's gonna be something. Blood Maiden, Hellborn, Harbingers. I mean, I could go run this. Yeah, I should run this. This is actually on a timer. 22 minutes. What's the requirement on this one? Slay Hellborn? Oh, I gotta pop my threat meter then. Which probably means that I need to fight Blood Maiden. Harbingers? Sure. Wow, oh, yeah, right. The monsters here are a lot easier than the ones in the pit. I'm like, wow, I'm killing them so fast. And that makes sense because I was fighting a pit 20. Right, I remember now. Yeah. Can't wait to get more modifiers for my build. And make it even stronger across the board, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do, like, whispers and whatnot. I mean, I have to do a bunch of whispers for the tempering recipes, but also because they'll give me mats for Varshan, and I need to farm Varshan to get my Tal Loop. But yeah, cool. I'm excited to see how your rogue is looking, Lee Burgess. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing that at this point, like, you'll probably have a much stronger... You'll probably be a lot stronger than I am, especially because now you have access to runes, so you can do some wacky stuff with that. Alright. Also, I just remembered, they reduced the masterworking costs on the live server, so that might make it a little easier for me to, like, play my... to actually masterwork like I'd originally planned to, right? Okay. There we go. I need to be, like, right up to her in order to get the most out of my... Whoa, I'm not gonna fall for that one again. I always die to the same attack. Oh, there it is. I knew she would go invulnerable. I'm glad I also have a bunch of baneful hearts lying around. Hey, what is this? Another recipe. Oh, this one's for resource cost reduction. And this one is life per 5. Well, isn't that interesting? Yeah. They kind of have it wrong, though. Oh, do I not have life per 5 on anything? I thought I had life per 5 on something. Yeah, man, my rogue very strong. Yeah, I don't doubt that at all. I would expect as much from the... Well, I'd expect as much from a Death Trap rogue. Like, Death Trap is just really strong this season, so a lot of people are playing Death Trap rogue. I'd be a lot more surprised if you were playing like a... Like, let's say like a D-tier build, like, let's say Thorn's Barb or something, and then you're able to, like... you're having like a real easy time with that. I feel like it's just to be expected, but that's just me. Maybe I take the game for granted, but generally speaking, yeah, that's just part of how these things go. Oh shoot. Yeah, I do need to clear these whispers. Slay harbingers. Okay, I see a harbinger up ahead. And some cultists. I'm gonna do all of these. Wait, why is my threat meter nowhere close to full? I think I might just have to give up on the threat meter. Like, this is actually gonna take forever. It's gonna take so long for, like, no reason. I will run this event, though, really quickly. Might as well. Alright. Do I have the fireball enchantment? I do. Okay, good. Oh, shoot, I can't teleport up there. I want to get Aspect of Bounding Conduit, too, so I can teleport more often. That would be good. But yeah, what are you up to now? Lee, are you just playing Diablo 4 now? On live server? I mean, yeah, I mean, you know that I'm playing right now, but I'm on PTR, and I'll be on PTR until Tuesday. I mean, like, right now I'm playing this Sorcerer, because I figured it would be... I only have 2 days left. I can play tomorrow, I can play Monday, and then that'll be the end of PTR. So I wanted to finish this build today. And then tomorrow I'll be, like, probably playing all day for some build, and then on Monday I'll play a different build. So I get to do maybe 2 more builds. There's got to be one class that I'm not going to be able to do a build for, but that's perfectly fine. Like, I can live with that. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to skip out on playing, like, a Necro, because I feel like Necro is the one class that... I feel like there's no need for me to make a Minion Necro. Like, I enjoy Minion Necro, and I'd like to help people play Minion Necro, but I also feel like there's already so many people out there who do these videos, like Macro Boy and all those others, that it doesn't really seem worth my time as compared to, like, lesser used builds. Or even, like, even if I were to do, like, let's say 3 Druid videos, I mean, like, I see people, it's interesting because I realized that last night there are some classes or some builds for which like viewers look for those videos specifically, right? Or for those builds specifically, and then there's other videos where people are looking for the class. So just to give the distinction from that, like, just to kind of better explain what I'm talking about, Dance of Knives, right, is like a really popular rogue build, as I'm sure you're aware. I think you wanted to play Dance of Knives. And the thing is, the people playing Dance of Knives are looking for a video to do with Dance of Knives. That's where I get most of my traffic from, for Dance of Knives. But on the other hand, Companion Druid, right, when people find my Companion Druid video, they're not looking for a Companion Druid build. They're actually looking for just a Druid build. So, yeah, it's kind of weird, but it's kind of interesting, actually, not weird. Yeah. Unleash Glyph? Alright. Maybe these chests might give me what I'm looking for. The cinders. Or not cinders, sorry. These chests might end up giving me... the Artificer's Stones. I think they would, actually. Maybe all these, like, whispers I'm doing are kind of pointless. Yeah, actually might be, now that I really think about it. Alright. You do pit 70 with your rogue easy. Yeah, that's what I would expect. And then I think, like, probably you'll make it to, like, pit 75 or pit 80 or something. I think with, Death Trap, there's some, like, very specific breakpoints too that people say that you need to hit, and then suddenly the build becomes, like, much stronger. This is my understanding. I don't know how true that is, but that does sound about right. That you would need to drain out like 200, because I think that there's an item that turns Death Trap into a core skill, and then of course the Banished Lord's Talisman is Banished Lord's Talisman relies on players... Hold on a second. I should do this one. Using these core skills. So, yeah, that's where that would come from. Okay. I'm gonna go and turn in my whispers here real quick, and then I'll probably go kill some more or not whispers, but cinders. I could open a whole bunch of chests, but I actually want to pick up the Tortured Gift of Mysteries and see what I get out of it for fun. You're not on right now? Oh, okay. I see, fair enough. You've been playing all day? Ah, you're playing with Sorcerer Season 9? Oh, okay. Let me guess, Hydra build, right? Oh, Treasure Goblin. It's a lame Treasure Goblin. I like all the other Treasure Goblins that they added. They feel like they give so much better loot. I guess a standard Treasure Goblin gives just regular loot, though. It's probably... Yeah, I guess that's why. Although I'm surprised that they don't have like a Treasure Goblin that gives like boss mats or something. At least I don't think I've seen one such Treasure Goblin. I know there's one for finding like mythics too, but you know, that one I can understand never finding. Like that one's got to be super rare. Okay, Tortured Gift of Mysteries. There, I got like a whole level out of that, and that also triggered the threat meter. So now I just need to wait. Natural resistance, nice. Okay. Waves of Darkness? Okay. Well, might as well do this while I wait. Nice one. Hey, Aaron. Yo, thanks, man. I know that yesterday somebody was saying they weren't too thrilled about seeing an Incinerate Sorcerer, but, I mean, I had no choice but to play an Incinerate Sorcerer. Well, I had a choice. I could play one of the other builds, but I wanted to play the the Sorcerer build that I felt like I could progress through Torment the quickest with. Like, right off the top of my head. Like, I know that Hydra is supposed to be really strong this season, but I don't know it well enough to be able to comfortably play it, I guess. So, yeah, this was, I think, the what I settled for. Why is this guy taking so long to go down? There we go. How's it going, Aaron? What are you up to? You're playing with Sorcerer Season 9. Yeah, so... yeah, I think that most people are going to be playing Hydra next season if they're going to play as a Sorcerer. They gutted Lightning Spear, which, honestly, good. It'd be nice to... When I say gutted, I don't even mean, like, nerfed into the ground. Yeah, it's just not pushing Pit 120 anymore. It's pushing, like, Pit 85, which, again, is totally okay, whatever. Like... after a certain pit tier, I feel like these numbers just get more and more ridiculous. Torment 4 is what I care about the most, I think. It's like the main... I feel like that should be the, what the game is like. Well, that's what I would look at more, I guess, but... Anyway. Good. Focus of the Moonrise? Okay, a lot of, good... like rewards here, and I did actually open... Oh, okay. Now I have a bunch of Artificer Stones. I don't know how many I got from the chest earlier, but I imagine I got... Oh. Yeah, I am gonna finish this Helltide. I mean, I already have like 158 cinders, so I should finish what I started. I just need 250. 250 and then I go into the next zone. And I think the next zone has is gonna have another like Tortured Gift of Mysteries. Those usually give some pretty good stuff. Oh, okay. And they even give like recipes and whatnot too, so. Okay. Nice. Nice. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Yeah, that's a I like that. Yeah, that's good. It's a good rhyme, or good mini poem there. Yeah, me too. I care most, I guess, for Torment 4. Fire, Ice Sorcerer. I mean, I was actually tinkering with the idea of a Fire, Ice Sorcerer because... Oh. Okay, yeah, sure. This is okay. I should probably open this up. Got some more recipes. Gotta get as many recipes as I can. Yeah. Oh, chance for Incinerate to deal double damage. Alright, yeah, that's... I got it. Yeah. Come to think of it, do I have one that allows me to chill? No, it's Catalyst does. He's damaged by it. Yeah, because I could maybe potentially run like Frostburn or something. That's why. That's a Metallica song. Oh, I've never heard of that one before. Well, I don't really listen to Metallica, so I guess I wouldn't know either way, but... Alright. Oh, yeah, here. Maybe I can also start opening up some Nightmare Sigils that have, like, treasure goblins in them, too, or something. That would be amazing. Yeah, but I'll probably open those a little later when I have a bit more damage. Alright. Yeah, well, at least I have enough Artificer Stones that I won't have to worry again for a little while. But, yeah. You love Diablo 4? I'm glad. That's good. Not everybody is so appreciative of the game, let's just say. I mean, I think that there's definitely some, like... There's always more that they can do to improve the game, and I think in this particular game's case, there's so many options that they have that I think the game has a lot of potential. Like, for as fun as the game is, I do think that the game has a lot of potential that is not being realized, I guess. But on the other hand, it is still, despite what others say about the game, it is a lot of fun. I will say that. Yeah, I sort of regret not doing so much Helltide, because I realized that one of the things I wanted to do, now that I'm in Torment 1, was to open up these Nightmare Dungeon Sigils that give XP, but I'll worry about that a bit later. I think I just took a really long way around for this, but it's fine, whatever. Oh, another level up. Yeah, it is lots of fun. Yes, yeah, I think so. It is a fun game. It really is. Even though, again, like others would say otherwise, right? Ravenous Soulspire. Aaron, you were saying you've been having fun on a Stoneburst Druid? You mean in, like, Season 8, right? Like, because the PTR's out, so I know there's some people playing on the PTR, such as myself. I'm going to be playing on PTR for another 2 days. And there's other people who are still on Season 8. Like, I, myself, am still well underway on Season 8, still trying to do... have some fun with all these, like, silly Sorcerer builds and my Companion Druid and whatnot. Okay. Do I have any recipes? I don't. That's okay, though. I'll open up more recipes later. It's a good game, but they don't do Mephisto justice in the storyline. I mean, that's not... I mean, I agree, but that wasn't really the first concern I had when I was talking about improvements that could be made to the game. Like, the storyline's one thing, like, take it or leave it. For me, I think that the most important thing is the core, like, is the gameplay itself, right? Like, the gameplay is fun, but I do agree with other people in that in some ways there isn't as much meaningful progression. Like, yeah, like, I was watching Riker's video. I don't know if you guys have heard of Riker. Riker's, like, the biggest Diablo content creator, I think, or one of the biggest. And he was talking about how... Yeah, like, okay, like, people complain that there's no endgame, but that's just not true. There is endgame. There's Infernal Hordes, there's Pits, there's Nightmare Dungeons, there's Lair Bosses, and all this. It's just up to you whether or not you choose to engage with it, right? But on the other hand, I think the problem is that even though there is this endgame that exists, there's not really anything that entices you about, like, going past a certain point, right? Like, after a certain point, it just becomes, like, all the content is trivial, and it's really just about pit pushing. And then it can take days to get like one upgrade for whatever it is that you're trying to get, right? Serpentine gloves. Oh, okay. Oh shoot, I think I activated it too early. Why am I stunned? I activated Unstoppable. Or from teleport. Okay, well, I need to activate this recipe, and then... I have 156 mats. Maybe if I go here, I can grab, like, an offensive or something. Or, I mean, if I knew which chest armor I'm opening... how much is it for like a two-hander? Well, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna go this way and try to see if it's a two-hander. I think heavy weaponry is like 150, isn't it? It's either 150 or 200. Because maybe I can get like a two-handed ancestral out of that or something. And if not, then I can just open up 2 chests. Okay. Light weaponry. Yeah, that's a problem. Oh, treasure goblin. 2 regular treasure goblins? That's a little surprising. Light weaponry. Sure. I was hoping for one of these anyway. I wanted a raiment. Nope. And on the other side, can I make it? I don't think I can, actually. Maybe I should have opened... Oh, shoot. I actually can't. Alright. Well, this Altide's done. I don't think I'm going to be able to farm enough cinders from here on out to do anything else. There's no chests in the immediate area. They're all chests of weapons except for this one, but it's too far out. Alright. Well, then in that case, I'll just, grab what I can. And I'm going to head out. Out to Karagar I go. Yeah, I get that though. Mephisto, like, I think the really weird thing is that the game's called Diablo, but Diablo doesn't even make any sort of appearance in Diablo 4. I think that I agree with people that that is so bizarre. When channeling Incinerate, oh wait, no, this one, I already have this aspect. It's on my amulet. Nano per second, lucky hit chance, sure. Life per 5. Oh yeah, okay. I got some life per 5 here, but maybe, yeah, maybe I can keep this one. Get like a better roll. No, that doesn't make any sense. No, that one's garbage. I need one with int and max life. Yeah, this one, no, no. Oh, there's serpentine aspect. Inner calm. That's a good roll on inner calm. I'll salvage that. I mean, to make matters easier, I should probably... Oh, okay, 750 finally. Yeah, this is a slight damage increase, but... Yeah. Increase damage based on how much chill or stagger. Okay. Apply more chill. Oh, this is a nice stick. I would use that over my current weapon, of course. Once I try to push the pit, now that I actually have... I have the mats for it. Ooh, that's a lot of life. And I can roll off resource cost reduction for, like, damage, too. This is a better roll on conflagration as compared to my current one, which is, like, a minimum roll, right? CSC... Ooh, glass cannon. Intelligence, max life, and glass cannon. The only... Oh, hold on. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have some fun, and I'm gonna abuse the glitch where... If I try to roll glass cannon for glass cannon, and then I try to temper, then I can roll for a higher glass cannon. Increase the critical strike damage of pyromancy, so that doesn't really help me. I think this is a new aspect, but... Flashfire Seer Staff? Huh, weird. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna salvage all these. That's a lot of upgrades. I'm gonna have to take a look at everything a little later. But for the time being, I think I have one more run left in me. Now that I have a little bit more of everything, I can pick up... What? I don't actually have... Despite all the stuff that I picked up, I don't even have that much... I don't really have that many herbs to make these potions with, eh? Even now. Alright. It's all good. Okay, so this is pit 25. Right. This is still the exact same setup as what I had before. I'm not upgrading any of my items, even though I would be more than capable of doing so at this point, right? Just so we're clear here. I'm gonna activate these and see my resistances go up a bit, but when I push Torment 2, the amount of armor I have will go down. So, here we go. Hey, Lone Wolf McQuaid. What's up? Nothing much. Just playing more Incinerate Sorcerer, trying to go Torment 1 to 4. Just as a heads up, like, I only have enough time to play for like 2 hours, but I know that... Oh, this is a problem. These guys are taking a while to go down, huh? Anyway, yeah, I am only going to be able to play for 2 hours, but I did want to get some gameplay up for you folks, so yeah, that's basically the situation. I wanted to actually play a little bit at least. Oh, here's a good example of what I'm talking about. That DR monster, because that DR monster was there, it takes me twice as long to deal with these. I might actually go for the one that, I might actually get the catalyst that breaks DR effects. I think that would be the right call. Anyway, but yeah, what's up with you, Lone Wolf? Hope that everything's going right, or all right with you. And, yeah. So I'll be playing for another probably hour and a half. So yeah, just get cozy, I guess. And then I'll be back again later tonight, although you folks might be asleep by then. I just need to... Yeah, I mean... Some of you might be asleep by then, but I have time to stream tonight. I just need to have... Well, I actually don't know, but I might be back again tonight. If I'm not back again tonight, for some reason, then I'll be back again tomorrow. To continue and, well, yeah, continue my stuff. My run with the Incinerate Sorcerer. I think I'll be able to do it. I think I should be able to pull this off, this run. I just realized, too, Rahir is still not my main hired mercenary. And despite that, I'm still... Yeah, even though Rahir is no longer or not my main guy, I still have pretty good... Oh, right, Disobedience is sending me over 1,000 armor, and all my other resistances are already capped. Okay. There we go. That's a lot of damage. That's me activating all my damage modifiers there. Alright, I'm gonna aggro all these guys, I'm gonna pull them in. I need to get like Flicker Step or some other set of boots that can reset, or something that can reset my ultimate. I'm from North America, Lee Burgess. Oh shoot. Well, my snake just came back. I don't like that they keep knocking me out of my channel. It's pretty annoying. I don't know if there's like a way to really get around that, but yeah. The monsters are taking a while to go down though. They really are. I might even be able to push pit 30 with this level of power. But I mean, this is like the best case scenario sort of map for me too, where I can easily pull everything to me. All right. You're from Philly? Ah, I see, I see. That's cool, that's cool. I should probably do frost armor too. Or not frost armor, ice armor, I mean. Wait, why can't I cast? It's weird. Yeah, I could push all the way to pit 20 or pit 30 maybe. Oh, this is the wrong shrine for that. I'm under the effects of a protection shrine. Why is it still not, like... Why does Hellraiser affect me when I'm under the effects of a protection shrine? That doesn't make any sense. That's so bizarre. There. I also just realized I still don't have Juggernaut's aspect either, so... That's another way I can boost my resistances. Yeah, I think I'll be good for resistances and armor and all that, even in the higher torments. It's really just going to be a question of getting enough damage, really. Okay. Gotta stay mobile on this one. I don't have another hack for this pulse. Okay, I'm gonna pull them together like this, and hope for the best. Oh, is that the end of it? I think that was the end of my Blast Wave Shrine. Well, I got a lot of value out of it. Alright. That is a lot of monsters. Dude. I feel like part of the reason this run's taking so long is they keep knocking me out of my my channel. Alright, there we are. I don't really have any shrines, so... Although, this is one of those builds that actually does a lot better against a boss than... well, it actually does fine against packs too, but against the boss, I feel like it's better. I feel like it's better, or I do better against the boss, since... Oh. There we go. Could have waited until... Oh, yeah, there we go. Now he's staggered. Get some good damage out of this. Oh, shoot. Yeah, well, at least I don't just die immediately from that. Ow. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna attempt anything higher than this. If I had... Oh. If I had a slightly better weapon... Oh, shoot. Dude, just please go down. There we go. Done. If I had a slightly better weapon, maybe I'd be able to push Pit 30, but I don't think I'm gonna go beyond that. I'm trying to think if there's any good justification for pushing Pit 30. Nah, I don't think I really get much out of it. 11 p.m. for you? Oh, I see, I see. For me, it's like West Coast, so it's like just past 8 o'clock. Although I guess you can kind of see that in the top right of the game. 7:30 remaining. Okay, cool. Hold on. 7:30. Same gear as Pit 10. So this was my Pit 25 clear. I actually didn't keep track of Pit 20. Wow. So we're 49 minutes into the stream, and this was Pit 25 clear. Same gear as Pit 10. Yeah, okay. So that's... Yeah, that's good. Okay. I'm gonna keep going here. I'm gonna level my glyph. What should I... Oh, what's this? I deal increased damage per nearby burning enemy? Well, what if it's only just the boss? Every pyromancy skill I cast for every second I channel increases my damage by 3%. Okay. Well, I think this one's kind of a no-brainer. Gonna level this one up. I already have the additional bonus on this, so I don't really need to do much more than that. Okay, this is exciting. I can actually start buffing up my guy and making some adjustments to my equipment and all that. Yeah, 9. Where are you at? Yes, right. So, there it is. That is Torment 1 complete. Off to Torment 2. I'm just gonna grab myself some water and we'll continue. After I upgrade all my equipment, I'll try Pit 30 again. Pit 25, I mean. Yeah, glyph go up to level 100. You didn't know that? Wow. Yeah, that's the glyphs do go up to level 100. That's right. Okay. What I'm gonna do now is, oh, I know the first activity I want to do. I want to actually try to do the Nightmare Dungeons that I was talking about earlier. Pyromancy. All your skills deal increased direct damage equal to your crit strike damage. Okay, this is not the right board. It's Burning Instinct that I'm supposed to have. Burning damage is increased by 20% of your damage with fire bonus plus 2% for every 30 intelligence you have, up to 90%. Yeah, see, they have that little cap on my damage now. It's okay, though. Alright. Damage to burning enemies. I could pick that one up, too. And this one... Oh, I can actually go straight through here, yeah. Damage to burning enemies. Oh, this is great. I think I can max this out, finally. The glyphs go up to level 100. You did not know that. So yeah, they do go up to 100 because I got all my glyphs up to level 50, so I need to finish leveling them up. Okay, well, I mean, you'll be more than capable of doing that since you're playing Death Trap. Yeah, you'll be perfectly fine, I imagine. I think I might be better off trying to get the next... I might be better off trying to go for the next board now that I think about it. Get another legendary node. These legendary nodes are pretty nuts. Oh yeah, right. Fundamental release. No, not that one. I think it's Enchantment Master. I'm trying to see. Damage to vulnerable enemies. This is frost skills. That's shock skills. It would be Enchantment Master. 30% stronger in each equipped enchantment against 40% increased damage with their main element. Basically 60% more damage. With the way that I've set my board up. I actually kind of like this roster here. I get a lot of resistance to all elements too, if I go this way. This is max. It doesn't matter. Both are good. Okay. Yep. Working my way over to Enchantment Master. I'll get that in no time too. Like I'll actually breeze through all the way to like Torment 3 at least. Not right now, but I'll get there. Max life, lucky hit chance fire. I don't need that. I don't need this. There we go. I actually finally have some good stabs to work with here. Okay. Maybe I will run another pit. Well, no, I should do the Nightmare Dungeons I said I would. The higher level I am, the less dramatic I think the amount of XP I get will be. So I'm gonna try running that. Oh shoot, did I... Oh, I might have messed up. I actually had my Arcana on. I forgot to take them off, but I'll worry about that later. I mean, I don't think it's a huge deal. All right. I think it was my... Like... This weapon. Actually, come to think of it, don't I have some... I think I have some tempers that I can use, right? I already picked up the one where I get, like, chance for Incinerate to deal double damage, so probably gonna try to pick that one up. As for Finesse, well, there's Elemental Finesse Day, and that's, like, a ton of fire damage. The irony is, if I do I should do vulnerable damage. Because if fire damage bonus is... Or maybe not fire damage bonus, but... Is there one for, like, damage over time? I'm surprised there's no temper for damage over time. Like, there really should be. Cold damage, shock damage. Am I missing a recipe? I'm trying to find one that could actually... Maybe this one. Core damage? Yeah, core damage might be good, although... 6 to 35... Hold on. Maybe core skills? The reason why I'm trying to check is because it says that while, like, there's that infusion where while it's equipped, my fire damage is equal to my highest damage type, right? So if I do core damage, then in theory I can kind of double dip the fire damage and get, like, I can get like core damage for Incinerate, and then I can also get a ton of fire damage from the Arcana too, is my understanding. Unless I'm not understanding it correctly. I can't wait to play with you sometime next week. Yeah, no, you'll probably be carrying me if we play together. But yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'd like to play my. I'd like to start leveling up my, like building up my companion druid, because I never actually did get to see how far I could go. For the time being, though, while I'm not using an ancestral, and while I'm not using the heraldic powers, I think I'll try and just kit out for fire damage if possible. There we go. Okay, nice. And then I'll get my things back here. Damage over time. Yeah, I kind of wonder about something though. Can I roll? Like they seem to have made. Oh, it's too bad. I guess I can't roll fire damage. I wanted to roll the fire damage temper. Oh, actually, wait, no, I got a better idea. So what if I do this? Can I? Can I roll for a higher chance here? 39% chance for Incinerate to deal double damage. Funny how that works. All right, yeah. That's the first time I've done that, re-rolling the one of the tempers rather than one of the actual affixes. But yeah, I mean, it seems that that's an available option now, so might as well use it, right? Did I not? I thought I salvaged. No, I salvaged a better conflagration. Okay. I'm gonna throw that on really quickly, and then the rest of my gear, well, I could replace my gloves, but I'll hold off on that a little bit. I'm not quite there yet. Ideally, I want one with, like, core skills. That would amp up my damage. I love helping you just like you help me. Yeah, you'll probably be able to help me quite a bit, yeah. Like I said, it's gonna be, like, I'm just, like, there's a lot of stuff I'm missing. Let's just put it like that. Cold resistance, incinerate size. Ah, yes. Okay, let me write down all the stuff that I've adjusted. So pit 55, no wait, pit 25, sorry. This last run I did was pit 25. I'm gonna... I mean, I could, like, buff up the rest of my gear, but I might find, like, better equipment. So I'm gonna run the heraldic, or the Nightmare Dungeons first, then I'll worry about upgrades after that. Let's run both of these. I think that... Oh, shoot. This is Torment 2. I'm going to set it to Torment 1. My intention was to test it on Torment 1, because I think the orbs are not dependent on the difficulty, so... Alright, I'm Paragon level 32 right now. So I want to see how much value I can get out of this. And I'll probably even be able to hit, like, 2 boards with this, too. So, I think I'm already very close to reaching Torment 3. Like, I just need, like, a few more damage modifiers and all that. Yeah, I'm actually just... It's so annoying not having my pet, but whatever. I'm starting at level 32. Each orb I pick up is 37,000 XP. 37,000... Well, here, I gotta write this down. So, Level 32 point, well, 32, or Paragon 32.5 to start. And then we'll see how far we get. Yeah, I mean, I do still think that Pit will probably be the more efficient way of leveling because, well, not even just because you'll get more XP, which, yeah, I do think you'll probably get more XP, but you also get a lot of... Okay, I take it back. This is really fast XP. But I was gonna say that, yeah, you get to level your glyphs too. Kind of need that. Then again, I'd probably rather have more legendary nodes because those are like a lot of extra damage on Sorcerer, more so than glyphs. On some builds or some other characters, it's the other way around. But Pokrun, ooh, nice. Maybe one of the reasons why I'm actually getting so many XP orbs is because this is a deserted underpass and there's like a bunch of spiders. Yeah, it makes me wonder, like, if I were to play, like, if I were to like craft up those nightmare sigils, how quick it would go. Yeah, I have a feeling they might not actually opt to change this. This is actually pretty cool. Like, I'm enjoying this a lot, but I mean, I can't help but feel like they don't want leveling to be this easy, right? All right, yep, Paragon level 37. Then again, yeah, like also spamming Pit and getting a lot out of that too. I don't even know. Good, good. Destroy Ward of Eyes. I'll worry about this other node later, where I can get like more resistances in life. That'll probably be when I push like Torment 3. That's an easy way to get free levels. Or free resistances. Alright. There's a lot of orbs, dude. There's so many. At this rate, I'll be able to hit like level 100 or Paragon 100 soon. Infernal Hordes too. Actually, come to think of it, do I? I don't have any. I mean, I think that I have Infernal Hordes available. I think. I don't know. Well, if I have to redo it again, I guess next season, then I'd probably run it on my companion druid, like right off the bat. It'll be the like it'll make. It's funny because companion druid tends to take longer than the other ones because I have to do all the preliminary like unlocking stuff, and I don't even use my renown rewards most of the time. But maybe I should. Maybe I should just start hitting the renown rewards, but only on companion druid just to see how fast I can go. I think I might do that next season. Like try to see if I can how long it takes me to finish, especially because like. With the companion druid, like I have to do all the unlocking, and I get all like I don't have any gold or materials to start, and I haven't like I don't know anything about the season and the quest line and whatnot too, or any like feature unlocks. I wouldn't know, and I always do the seasonal quest line on companion druid. I always start with that, even if it's not the most efficient way to level. Yeah. Yo, these are actually pretty nuts for gaining XP. I have to admit. At the end of the day, I would still prefer to use these Nightmare Sigils for like actual like 1 to 60 leveling though, but this isn't bad. I mean like this is... Like look at this, I started at Paragon 32.5. I've gained 2 levels off of this already. Sorry, not 2 levels, 10 levels I meant to say. Yeah, I will clear every inch of this Nightmare Dungeon. Without a doubt. They're crazy rewards. And I just realized, too, Subo's also, like, rank 10 at this point. It's kind of funny. Get lots of value out of this. Oh, wow. 3 glyphs? 4 was that 3 glyphs or 4 glyphs? That was a lot of glyphs. Oh, is this an event? Oh, no way. Oh, this is resistance to all elements? Yeah. Although I mean, I think resistance to all elements is okay because if I get resistance to all elements on my armor, then I would probably just replace the jewels or jewelry in my sockets with armor. Yeah, I'll get armor from my sockets and oh yeah, I'll just get armor from my sockets. Actually, what am I doing? Why am I moving around? I should just be spinning. Should only be spinning and aiming at whatever shows up. Yeah. Why am I wasting my time? Also getting all my glyphs. Dude, this is so much better. I'm actually trolling in some of my videos. I may have to do some like editing after now that I know a little bit more about how the season is. Because my companion druid, I like kind of said that, oh yeah, maybe, you know, people should be farming like this, but I may have to edit it afterwards on like Thursday night or Friday before the season goes live. I'll have to test and see. Oh, wow. That's another 10 Paragon points? Yeah, sure. No, I take it back completely. This is far faster. Yeah, this is actually far faster than... Wait a second. I think this is actually better. Okay, this is going towards the glyphs and the other resistance to all elements, but yeah, this is actually a far faster method for gaining XP than spamming the pit, I think. The pit, that does give like some good XP, but not like this. This is actually insane. And I'm not, like, on the pit, I'm only limited by the number of Artificer Stones I have. Damage reduction from elites, damage to burning enemies. Well, I mean, damage reduction, like, from anything sounds really good, but I actually think I would prefer to take this. Yeah, especially on my Incinerate Sorcerer. Season 9 looks okay. I still think 8-7 was better. Okay, frankly, I really miss Season 7. I think that Season 7 was still the most fun. And, like, it was the least challenging, for sure. So, like, the fact that it was less challenging, was, like... Sorry, the fact that Season 8 is more challenging than some of the past seasons, at least so far that I can see, is kind of cool in itself. Like, that actually makes me want to play more. But on the other hand, I think that part of what made Season 7 really fun is the game was, like, super turbo. Like, you're just going, and you're just pushing and playing, and you're just... You know, you're not really focused on... Oh, this is done? Well, I'm not finished yet. I'm gonna keep farming everything. Yeah, the thing about this upcoming season is it's gonna be tougher, right? Not just tougher, but there's genuinely a lot less you can do for like I don't even know where to get started. Season 7, like, a lot of people dunk on every season, but I actually really think that Season 7 was like such a well done season. Because, like, I mean, just off the, like, okay, yeah, like, some people, like, a lot of people said that, oh, it's the same thing, but, or as, like, you know, past seasons, but the same thing, but refined is good, right? Like, there were, like seasonal hell tides. There were Herodric jewels. There were root holds. They basically took the best part of every season that came before and they put it together, and that was Season 7. And then the seasonal zones themselves, right? What were they? The headhunts? Those headhunts were pretty awesome because the headhunts, like, also had whispers attached to them too. So, you know, you had like so many different ways to, well, gain, well, everything really in that season. So, yeah, I miss that season. Truly, I do. Paragon 48 end. On, what was that one that I just did? Like, Forgotten, not Renegade's Retreat. Deserted Underpass. Deserted Underpass. Forgotten Wisdom Nightmare Sigil. Yeah, that was kind of nuts. Makes me wonder, like, if I opened that particular Nightmare Dungeon, I should probably pull up some of these instead. Yeah, I'll do 3. And then, it's the cheapest one. Maybe Song of the Mountain, Storm of the Wilds. 35. Yeah, okay, let's do this one. Yeah, season 7 was I don't think season 7 was good. I think it was great. I don't know if I go as far as calling it like amazing, but like easily like season 7 for me was like an 8 out of 10. For me it was an 8 out of 10. It was like a lot of fun. You're just going in blasting, like mindlessly blasting, and any player can have fun like wait, what the heck? Where's the Nightmare Dungeon that I just opened? Ethan's Keep? Oh yeah, okay, here it is. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked because I'm trying to figure out like where I'm going here. But yeah, like the thing is with that season, anyone can play it and anyone can get in on it, and you don't have to be like super knowledgeable to unlock all the content in the game. Like you could just make it a Torment 4 in like a couple days, right? Or maybe like a week of gameplay. You don't need to like grind for like many hours on end. And then once you finish all that, if you really want like a true challenge, then yeah, try to push Pit 150, right? Like, or like see how far you can get with whatever silly build you have. So, it kind of had everything covered. Now, part of the reason why I can't give it like a full like 10 out of 10 though or anything like that is because even though the season stuff was really fun, I think that I do agree that, yeah, they could do something a little different for the season powers, like, first of all. And I also believe that one of the other issues with that season was, like, balance. Like, across the board on everything. Like there were way too many things that were imbalanced. Like, the gameplay... I think that even though the season theme was cool, and I think that the seasonal powers were cool, I think that, yeah, like... there were just some builds that were way too strong and just invalidated everything else. It wasn't like a very balanced season at all. I mean, not even just like in terms of like class versus class, but every class had like some broken build. So yeah, like I think most characters or most of the classes in that season were, oh wow, all right, that's good. Most characters in that season were able to make it to Torment. Were able to make it to like Torment 4, and most classes were able to make it into Pit 150. But within each of the classes, it feels like there was one outlier, and none of the other builds were playable to like Pit 150. So like if you were a druid, like you were going to be playing like Cataclysm all the way to Pit 150. There's no... It's not even like it's not a discussion. You're going to Pit 150 as like a Cataclysm druid, and every other type of build for druid or source, or well, yeah, I mean like same with sorcerer was lightning spear, barb was earthquakes, obviously, necro was blood wave, right? There was no real like balance between like the strongest build in a class and like the weakest build in a class. That was a lot of orbs, man. Yep. Okay, yeah, no, pit leveling cannot compete with this. This is like not even comparable, man. I've already gained like 6 levels off of this alone. Travel to Inner Sanctum. Yeah, I have to kill every individual monster. I don't even mind. Like, get so much XP out of this. Oh, you know what? I know what this is. This is an event. It's gotta be, right? Greater Radiant Chest. Oh, it's because this was a cursed shrine. Okay, I see. I wonder if I'll get like cursed well too. I know why pits are too hard. Okay. I think Diablo 4 should have gear sets. Well, I don't think you're alone in thinking so. I think that was like a constant complaint that I've seen people bring up, that yeah, there should be like set items in the game, which I don't like, whatever. I don't really feel too strongly about set items one way or the other. I think like, if they do it, as with any other thing, right, in like designing a game, if they don't do it correctly, then it could be a flop. I'm a little scared that if they do release a set, that what might end up happening. Oh, give me an orb. I'm kind of scared that what might end up happening is that using a set item will be mandatory for every class or like every build. Like, let's say I'm playing Sorcerer. Well, if I'm not using the Convention of Elements set, then I'm going to be doing like 1,000% less damage than other players, you know? That's kind of the situation in Diablo 3. Like, sets are cool, but the problem is, like, you have to use very specific... you have to use very specific items that are part of that set, like that across the board for everything. In that game. Like, again, I didn't play Diablo 3 very much, but that's just kind of the impression I got from it, that, yeah, like, the only way to really itemize is that you have to get your specific set items. Yeah. And that there was no other way to really play. But maybe I'm wrong about that. Diablo 3 had gear sets. Yes, exactly. I'm aware. That's why I'm saying I don't know if I agree. Oh, okay. There's no guard for this, unfortunately. I was hoping it would be like one of those resplendent chests where you have to kill like a bunch of waves of monsters. Well, Chain Lightning feels like it would be faster, but I guess if I were to run Chain Lightning, then if I ran Chain Lightning... Wait, that Elemental Totem gave an XP Orb? Interesting. If I were to run Chain Lightning, I think part of the issue is I wouldn't see the orbs. Like, I wouldn't know where monsters are dying, and I wouldn't know where to pick up the orbs. This is interesting that all the Elemental Totems give XP Orbs, because that means I can, like, infinitely kill them so that I can get more XP Orbs. Yeah, I can actually, I guess, edit how my video looks on the, I think I could do that. Yeah, I got an idea. If I have to make amendments to the progression that I recommend to people, then I'm gonna, I guess, talk about it in the video. But then again, like, maybe, like, it's so fast how I'm leveling. I'm kind of... I wonder if they're gonna actually, like, tone it down. I don't want to have, like, outdated information in my video. That's why I'm a little scared about, like, oh, I'm testing this PTR. I'm, like, trying to make a guide for it for a season that hasn't yet started. It's a little scary. Oh. No XP orb. I get XP out of this. Getting Obdicite. I know I started at like 100 Obdicite. Now I'm at 265. Wow, I can actually start leveling some of my stuff. It's funny. The Obdicite is sort of like a byproduct. Yeah, Obdicite's a byproduct of me trying to farm this for XP. Yeah, I'm glad I can see the level difference. Yeah, this is like... I'm glad I started the these XP Nightmare dungeons, so I kind of know what to expect. That's good. Was there... Anyway, yeah. So going back to this talk about like which seasons are good and which seasons are like all right, like so far I'm kind of feeling like I don't know if I could rate the other ones out of 10. Like, for me, I think Season 7 was a solid 8 out of 10. Like, my standards are lower than most people's, though, to be fair. But still, I'd say, like, 8 out of 10 for me. But others, I imagine, would not necessarily take too kindly to Season 7. But as for... Oh, the channeling shrines. But as for season 7 or season 8 and 9, like I think season 8 making things more difficult was slightly more difficult was the right call, because yeah, there were some things that were like way too fast, right? Like I know that I said season 7 was like really turbo, but I think part of the reason for that were like headhunts and whatnot. But like season 8 dialed it back down, and yeah, now there's actually some challenge to the game. I really like that. But the thing is, I feel like the boss powers weren't as cool as the witch powers, because the witch powers enabled all sorts of builds to come out. You can like get like fortify, you can get barrier. They had like some really cool effects that you can play around with, etc., etc. But now with season 7, well, you know, you got like boss powers. The boss powers are fun to play around with, and they hit really, really hard. But you don't really have as much wiggle room to like get access to mechanics that aren't normally available. So like fortify, for example, there's no way. There's a way to like if you get fortify, then you can get barrier with the boss powers, but there's no way to get fortify with the boss powers. Okay, so 48.0 start, Paragon 40 or 58.4, and this is on Heathen's Keep, Forgotten Wisdom, Nightmare Sigil. So basically getting like 10 Paragon levels per run, which is kind of insane. Like yeah, that's actually sort of nuts, because what that means. Okay, yeah. Damage reduction, and I can get armor too. Yeah, I should probably. No. I'm gonna go straight for the damage nodes. I need as much damage as I can get, and I'll worry about survivability later when I need to actually start capping out resistances. But right now, I'm like trying to get. Well, what else can I? Oh, maybe this one. Wait, no, this is increased direct damage. Well, that's kind of useless to me. Deal bonus damage to vulnerable enemies. Now that's one that I need to look out for as well. Granted to all skills if the enemy is frozen or a boss. Like 50% more damage against frozen monsters or bosses. Yeah, I probably would end up using that. With shock skills. Conjuration skills have a 10% reduced cooldown or mana cost. Nope. Oh, this one. Should. Yeah, I should be running this. Each time you apply vulnerable, burning, or critically strike. Okay, this one's a no-brainer. I would use this one. Okay, yeah, I'm actually already really close to it. If I could run one more Forgotten Wisdom Sigil, then yeah, that would be it. Oh, okay. That's a good one. Edgemasters, Conjuration, Int Max Life, and Life per 5. Yeah, I'll hold on to that one. Mana per second. Yeah, no, I don't really need mana per second, though. I'm already, like, capped. Oh, this is an interesting one. 750 item power. Finally. It also has armor, too. Okay. Now what can I run here? Herodic File Reserves. Okay, so now I could, like, do the Herodic File Reserves, but before I do any of that, I actually want to craft some more Nightmare Sigils and see if I can get more of these Forgotten Wisdoms, because, yeah, I do, like, one of these, and I get, like, what, 10 levels for each one? It's sort of nuts. Yeah, let me see. How many more Nightmare Sigils can I craft? 5? Okay, I'm just gonna keep crafting Nightmare Sigils. Ah, I didn't really get any useful ones. I would never want the shrines. Broderick Gem. No, I don't think I need those. Okay. Hey, Forgotten Wisdom. Let's go. All right, yeah, let's go get some more Forgotten Wisdom. At this rate, I think I unlock my 3rd legendary node like right away too. Wow, this is sort of nuts. All right. Hmm. Actually, wait, what am I doing? This is Forgotten Wisdom, right? So if this is a Forgotten Wisdom, that means that these guys drop orbs, like running right past these free XP orbs. Did I kill anything back here? I don't think I did. Alright. Gotta be very careful about this. I'm gonna have to slowly walk there. Okay. That's everything on this side. Uh, I do enjoy the having map hack on Subo, but I do wish I could see like the full map. Wait, why are there just like free orbs here? I didn't kill anything on this side. Yeah, I want to like level up my, or get up my gear, but I also kind of wonder, I don't think that the XP, like the orbs would scale in um, Torment 2, would they? Or maybe they would, actually. You know something? It says that... Okay, hold on a second. So I'm at... Oh, that was an accident. 521464. If I grab this... 37027. Oh, okay, yeah, no, it's exactly as the game says, the amount of XP that I'm gaining out of it. Alright, yeah. I think they're gonna leave it as is. It wouldn't make much sense for them to change it, now that I really think about it. Like, why would they change it? So what if everyone's leveling super fast? Like, it's the seasonal theme. Like, these are supposed to... These nightmare dungeons are supposed to feel good, right? Like, I'm like thinking, like, if they nerf this by like half, then I might as well just run Pit. And I would get... Well, at that point, Pit should be the thing that gets nerfed, but... Like... Actually, even Infernal Horde's like a little faster than this. No, they should keep this as is, now that I think about it. I don't think they're gonna change it. Yeah, it's just that it doesn't make much sense for them to produce orbs on monsters that spawn off other monsters, like, you know, the ad packs from bosses. Yeah, I think I'll have to make mention of that. I have to redo parts of my Companion Druid video, which is fine, actually. I know exactly how I'm going to redo my Companion Druid video. I'm already, like... Oh, shoot. I'm going to be waiting for it. It grants an idle of 25% Herodic Attunement. Idle drops on evade, so I'm not supposed to evade? Okay. Yeah, no evasion. 3 swiftness emotes, or motes. Ghost apparitions for Herodic Attunement, kill tethered monsters to complete the ritual. I don't know what that means. And I'm gonna assume I don't need speed, so... Okay, no evade. It shouldn't be that difficult, right? What? Okay. Oh, every time I evade, I drop it and I have to pick it back up again. Alright. That's okay. Where is it going? Oh, shoot. I actually dropped it again. Oops. This is tougher to drop than I work with than I thought. Wait, what am I doing? These have nothing to do with Herodic Attunement. I can always just go and pick these orbs up later. Yeah, alright. Trying to get feel for this. Shoot. I did it again. I am evading when I'm not supposed to be. That is a lot tougher than I meant for it to be. Alright. Sacrifice Shrine. I got 1 minute left to hit the other ones. Whoa. Periodically ambushed by monsters. It's okay with me. Oh, I gotta hit this. Oh, there's the ghost. Oh, I need to slay monsters around him to get credited. Oh, okay. Give me that. Oh, do I need to like lure him to other packs in order to get credit for... Okay, well, I'm glad that he's chasing me. Makes things a bit easier for me. There are other ones here? Where's the... there are other shrines, or... Oh yeah, there's one here. Well, I almost got all of them, I think. I wasn't quite able to reach 3,000, but... it's fine, I guess. There we go. Okay, reward scales off total heraldic attunement. Good. Ah, nice heraldic files. Okay, now to load up on all of the orbs that this dungeon gave me. 30k each. 1.2 million. So each one gives like 4%? Is that right? What's 1% of this? 1% is like 12k, right? So... yeah, this is like 37,000. Yeah, it's about 3% per orb. Good. Ah. Nightmare dungeons are fun. The rewards I get from them... I think I actually kind of like the reworked Nightmare dungeons. The rewards from them feel a lot more befitting. What is going on here? Why can't I hit this? The rewards from the Nightmare dungeons are more befitting for, like, why I would ever want to run a Nightmare dungeon, right? Because previously... they're all the same. Oh, I got like gold or I get XP. And really, the only people who would want to run a Nightmare dungeon are people who don't own the expansion. That's such as yourself up until today or yesterday, right? Like, because why would I ever go out of my way to run a Nightmare dungeon? Like, what is the benefit of doing so, right? Yeah, there's like no benefit for me running a Nightmare dungeon aside from Obdicite. But at that point, I'd rather run Infernal Hordes. Infernal Hordes takes like roughly the same amount of time for me and for, I think, a lot of builds. And yet, not only are you getting Obdicite, but you're getting a whole slew of other rewards too. Including like... including the Scrolls of Restoration, guaranteed Ancestral Equipment. Well, I think that by itself is already pretty good. Oh yeah, and also the chest at the end can give like some certain uniques too. With a very high drop rate, in fact. So, I think it's good what they've done. I do still, however, think that, yeah, like, for as fun as the activity is with the rewards, I'm still a little concerned that there's not really... I think there's, like, that overarching problem of, yeah, there's, like, lots of activities to do, but not as much, like... reason to keep doing them after a certain point. Like, yeah, at some point you're just going to clear Torment 4 and it's just going to be pit non-stop. Nightmare Dungeons doesn't really solve that problem, but it does solve the other issue of... it does solve the other problem of, like, you know, like, you can actually target farm materials, which is good. Like, that's actually something that doesn't really exist in the game right now. Like, yeah, I can go and do Infernal Hordes for Scroll of Restoration, but let's say, like, I need gem fragments or something. Wait, why? Oops. I didn't mean to activate these. Doesn't even matter, though. Yeah, like, let's say I want to get Obols. I can actually target farm it here. Oh, Sorcerer Motion recipe. I can actually target farm it here, right? Or if I want equipment specifically, I can do that. And I'm actually going to try the other Nightmare Sigils. I should have probably done that. I didn't actually bother to try all of them. I just kind of wrote it off, but now I feel kind of bad. Except for the Treasure Goblins. Yeah, no, I gotta like, update my Companion Druid video. Definitely gotta update my Companion Druid video. Like the build guide Like, a lot of that information is wrong. Oh! Okay. I'm just gonna start spinning. You like doing dungeons? I hate doing dungeons normally, but with this... With the way these nightmare dungeons are right now, I'm actually having a lot of fun in them. You know, them adding, like, treasure goblins, or... making it so that, yeah, some of these, like, okay, in, like, a long time ago, the Nightmare Dungeons didn't even have, like, events, right? Like, the events felt horrible to do in Nightmare Dungeons, and no one would ever do them, but they made a couple adjustments, like, you know, you can run Nightmare Dungeons for Obdicite, and, you know, the events that take place, like, it actually spawns a lot of monsters now, and I think there was one other adjustment they made. Well, okay, yeah, I remember. This season, right, they've added all these, like, new affixes. I was actually always wondering about that. I was wondering why the only two affixes that were left after a certain point were just... Why they made it so that the only two available affixes on Nightmare Dungeons were Ancestral Favor and Gold. I thought that was pretty stupid, but yeah, they adjusted it. So now there's, like, all sorts of different rewards you can get from these Nightmare Dungeons. Okay, let me see how many orbs I just managed to... How much XP I got. Oh, wow. Or how many levels, rather. That was like nearly 2 levels from those orbs. Oh, nope. Not even quite done yet. Okay, so events don't quite give me any orbs, but that's fine. That's where I get, like, a whole bunch of monster spawns. Alright. Yeah, no, it's a good thing I'm not playing Chain Lightning Sorcerer, because otherwise I'd actually get lost trying to find every individual orb. At least here I know that if there's orange on the map, that, yeah, that's still... There's still monsters in that general direction. Subo is already rank 10 on the report, it seems. I'm gonna head back for a second and see if I missed any, but I think I'm getting a lot better at this. Except here, oh no, that's a torch. Okay. Been looking at yellow orbs for too long. I mistake yellow for orange and vice versa. There, yeah, see? There's more of these. Resistance to all elements. A lot of resistance to all elements, but I don't even know what I'd want. I don't need mana per second. I don't need... You know what would be crazy? What if I went for life per 5? Like, I have so much resistance on this sorcerer. Like, I'm actually swimming in resistance, just given the nature of sorcerers, right? Yeah. Okay, hold on a second. I have like 13 Paragon points. Let me actually start dumping some of them. I was gonna wait until after I was done this dungeon because I was having a lot of fun with how much XP I'm getting, but yeah, I might as well do this now because I think I might be able to activate it. Oh, I can't yet, but I'm very close. This is Fundamental Release. That's damage reduction. Yeah, I definitely need some DR. Okay. Oh. Yeah, this is fine. And then I'm going to go this way to Fundamental Release. Good. Wow. Just need to, like, tap them once and then... Destroy the blood boils, I see. The tactician. Actually, hold on. How many of my glyphs have I picked up? Alright. I might actually have to pop another one of these potions. I think I can do it now, actually. Yeah, why not? Before I forget. I mean, I have about 30 more minutes to play, so yeah, this works out. This is good timing. Almost there. I think by the time I finish this, I might be... I might already be able to... Whoa, where'd Rahir go? He just went through the wall and right off screen. Alright. I can keep going this way. Yeah, I'll clear this side, why not? I wanted to backtrack and go see if I missed anything, but... I'm glad I have Subo. Subo's actually so good. I need to mention that when I talk about farming these nightmare dungeons. These are actually insane. At least for these XP orbs. I don't know about everything else. I'll have to see. Educator's Mask. Yeah. The other issue is I'm going to need to figure out how to get those glyphs maxed out. But I think that leveling the glyphs will be much faster this way because, like, as a sorcerer, I get access to all of... If I have all my legendary nodes, then it's only a matter of time before I level all my glyphs. And yeah, like, a lot of the glyphs are quite useful. Oh, no way. It's a shrine with, it's a cursed shrine. Yeah. Good. Good. Can't quite reach everything, but... I just gotta keep spinning. That's all I gotta do. Gotta keep spinning to win. Oh, wow. I even got some gold off of that, too. I wonder how many waves I'll clear. Usually around 12 to 16 waves. Yeah, really about 15, I think, on this build. I don't know, I wish I could get a little bit more, but it's kind of hard to get everything. Oh, 16 waves. The most I've ever seen is 20. 17's pretty good, but I think I could have done a bit better. Oh, there we go. Alright, yep. Okay, so... on 58.4 start, and then Paragon, and I had a cursed shrine. I don't think I had a cursed well, at least not yet. Cursed shrine, cursed... what did I have earlier? I know I had like some other crazy thing. Oh yeah, it's a strong room. Strong room, cursed shrine, or event. I think I had an event, right? Yeah, pretty sure I had an event. I think this was the event room. Okay, Paragon, level 75. Alright. Makes me kind of wonder if there's one for like masterworking materials. I wonder how good that could be. Resplendent chest, frostblitz pants, all this. Alright, and oh, obdicite too. It's kind of nuts. And I don't think that the orbs are dependent on which torment you are or which difficulty. I mean, I just confirmed that earlier. Like, it's a static value. Like, it says 37,000 XP. I was thinking, okay, maybe it says that number, but then it's actually multiplied by however much XP I'm supposed to get from, or how much more XP I'm supposed to get from Torment 1. But no, it's consistently 37,000. So actually, what this means is I could play on normal and still be fine. But of course, I would never do that because I would not be able to get ancestrals. Yeah, too bad Subo can't reveal the locations of these orbs. Oh, is that it? That was at the end? It's okay. I'm not, that might be the end of the dungeon. But I'm not done killing all these random monsters. Be some more orbs. Oh, is that it? Because none of the monsters are killing, dropping anything anymore. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, well that's good to know. So, okay, the orbs from earlier are still here, at least. But it's not The monsters that I killed after I completed the Nightmare Dungeon don't actually drop anything. Or any orbs, but that's fine. I lost like half a level, but that's invaluable information. Wow, I gained 20 Paragon levels from that. 20 Paragon levels. Strong Room event and Cursed Shrine. Sort of makes me wonder, I mean, the orbs do scale with levels, so I wonder if I were to pop this at like level 15, how much XP I'd get at that point. Well, whatever. I also do note that I haven't gotten any Ancestrals out of these Nightmare Dungeons I've been running. Oh, hey, hold on. There was a well there, wasn't there? Did I not... I must have hit that well, right? I mean, I see it. I passed by it. Oh, there's an orb. Okay, yeah. I had already tried to hit it. Okay, good. I want to go and upgrade my equipment, but I feel like there's no point. Let's take a look. What have I got? Equipment delve, Herodric gold, Herodric materials. Do I have sigil powder? I have a bit of sigil powder, but I'm not getting like a ton of sigil powder. Alright. Oh, yeah, I can actually unlock this. Oh, goody. Ultimate damage is increased, or ultimate skill damages gets increased, but I don't think I really much care. What's my key passive at? Still 90%? Maybe... I want to get more damage. Or more glyphs or something, I'm not sure. There's so many... I've already picked... Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3... Oh, I'm actually missing one of the Paragon boards. Hold on. What else can I pick up then? I can do damage equal to vulnerable enemies, but I don't apply vulnerable on my Incinerate. And I don't think I have an easy way to apply vulnerable either on this build, unless I were to like... Oh yeah, I actually don't think I do at all. Your frost skills deal increased damage. Yeah, I think I would run this one. I can freeze. I can at least freeze monsters. There's ways to do that, especially with the boss powers. Shock skills. What about this one? Chain lightning forms automatically after spending 77 mana. I don't even... what if I did that? Well... Yeah, but then I would need one of my enchantments. At least 8 times in a second. No, that doesn't work. Not for me. Well, you have crackling energy charges, you deal increased damage. I could totally run like crackling energy and get damage that way. Well, I have crackling energy charges. Yeah, I could just run Ceaseless Conduit and just get free damage that way. That just feels kind of wrong, though, to run that sort of... Like, to run crackling energy on an Incinerate board, but... Well, that's an option. Icefall would be the other one. Granted all skills if the enemy is frozen or a boss. Yeah, I could work with that. Or a boss, so... Yeah, I don't even need to freeze or stagger the boss. I would just get it against the boss. Yeah, alright. I'll pick that up a little later. Do I care to buff anything else? I think I kind of want to... try again pit 55, but then again, or pit 25 or 30 or whatever, but I feel like there's no point. Like, I ran, like, what, 3 Nightmare Dungeons and it gave me all of this? Okay, like, what else can I pick up? Oh, I also grabbed, like, a bunch of Herodric files, and these are, like... I don't think that they're very expensive to unlock. Like, I need to go to, like, the Wayfinder and all that, but just to unlock them probably is, like, really cheap if I mean, going off of past seasons. So I think that this would be a fair point that I could, like, use these powers. I would just... Each one's, like, cost, like, 25, right? So I would just unlock each at, like, rank 1. So Smoldering Ember, where I could, no, I mean, Execute is one option, but Catalyst applies vulnerable. Catalyst deactivates monster damage aura effects. And I think knocks them down. I don't ever really care about barrier though. It doesn't matter too much. Daze, fortify. I mean, fortify could be good too if I'm struggling with survivability. Okay, I definitely don't need this though, because I'm already like pretty good on resistances. I think it was this one, right? Damage from my catalyst has up to a 48% chance to consume damage over time effects. Yeah, I want that one. And I'd run it with, well, there's a few options. I kind of want to run it with Celestial Surge, because this has the highest lucky hit chance. But, or even with Cosmic Anomaly, because there's like a passive component to this where they could keep popping my damage over time, but I think I'd rather just do Disintegrate and play around with this. Persistent Beam. Yeah, okay, sure. Nice. I do want to figure one thing out, though. It's been bothering me for some time. I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna do the training dummy. I'm also gonna do the equipment cache next. But here, I want to test something. So this is without the catalyst. Oh, hold on. It goes up to about 1 million, about a million. I think that's a fair number to go off of. Now, if I reset this and I put this on, here we go. Will I get more damage out of it? Yeah, I'm definitely getting a lot more damage out of having this. It like doubled my damage. I went from hitting for 1 million to like 2 million. I know I have Subo here, but he was also hitting earlier, so okay. Well, what I'm kind of curious about it, well, I think this kind of answers it. Damage with fire. What is my highest damage modifier then? I'm actually kind of confused. So what if I take this off, right? Damage with, oh, it's damage with burning. I think it's damage with burning. Right now I have damage with fire. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Damage with fire. Or maybe it's the fact that I get like extra burning damage over 5 seconds. Yeah, it might be that aspect of it. It has a 10% chance to ignite the ground beneath them. Yeah, it might be this. Except, wait. What if I take this off? Okay. Well, hold on. I didn't even activate my... Come to think of it, I didn't have my catalyst active at the time, so that might not even... It shouldn't matter. While equipped. So it doesn't even matter that I have a catalyst or not have a catalyst. And then I just double check that... Oh no, there is not as much of an impact. Okay, never mind then. I thought I was onto something, but I guess not. Is there damage to, like, damage for burning, maybe? Natural finesse, pyromancy finesse. Ah, shoot, there's... They don't have one for if people are on, or if monsters are on fire or something. Pyromancy attack speed, fire damage. Hate to say it, but I think I'm gonna be maxed on this build. Like, there's no way that I'm gonna scale my damage higher than what fire damage can already reach. So it feels a little redundant. It actually feels a bit redundant to throw this on. Can I use one of the other ones, maybe? Destroys enemy structures, sure. Fire damage, shadow damage bonus. Cold damage, poison damage, lightning damage. I think it's just because Sorcerer specifically has, like, plus to all damage types anyway. Well, whatever. I guess I should just live with this because, I mean, just having it, I get extra damage. Extra burning damage with my skills. Just feels so weird. Like, the fire damage being equal to my highest damage type bonus, I feel like is kind of a wasted opportunity. I mean, it's still additive damage, but at the end of the day, but it's still... Okay, well, that's good to learn about. Okay. I'm gonna try again. This was... I can't play for that much longer, so yeah, make this all count. So what have I got? I have 3 legendary nodes out of this: Fundamental Release, Enchantment Master, and Burning Instinct. So Burning Instinct, Enchantment Master, and Fundamental Release. Legendary nodes, okay. We're on level 78. Legendary nodes, all this. Weapon is 750 item power. 733 item power to 750 item power staff. I think that those are the 2 main differences. I don't think I adjusted anything else, yeah. That's the only thing I've done. Alright. Torment to hit 25. I can't imagine struggling here whatsoever. This is without the Roderick Jewels too. If I knew how to get those Roderick Jewels, well, that would make the run even easier. Ah, they actually are taking... Oh, never mind. Now they went down. Maybe it's just like the initial monsters that take a while to go down. Or maybe it's the fact that I don't have... I don't have all my elixirs and incense. Alright, I'm gonna probably do a video before the season begins called The Fastest Way to Level in Diablo 4 Season... Well, fastest way to level in Diablo 4 or something. It'll be like clickbaity, but might be able to get the word out there that, yeah, I can level really fast through these Nightmare Sigils. I don't think anyone's talking about it because usually people don't talk about leveling until the season actually begins and all that. Artillery Shrine, sure. Still not to the point where I can one-tap them, but... whatever. Wait, did I not... Oh, I didn't attach my catalyst yet. Oh, whatever. I'll have to deal with that after this run. I don't even really feel like the catalyst will be that much of a difference, but then again, I guess it does disable damage reduction or damage resistance aura monsters. That's kind of important. I could have sworn there were other aspects that I needed. Also, I just realized I still don't have Tal Loop. I'm gonna have to get that. Oh yeah, These can't be cursed shrines. Hmm. Oh, can I? Oh, whoa, that's crazy. If I were Druid, I would have had to run all the way around from over here, like all the way looped around, but I don't even need to do that. Yep. Guardian awaits. And already activated my ult earlier. So, losing out on a bit of damage, but all good. Dead. Yeah, I need a way to give myself like unstoppable or something. That could help. I might actually use this over the glyph that I currently have, Eliminator. Oh, okay. I got like, what, 6 levels out of that? I actually do want to know. Wait, there's a couple things I need to figure out, actually. What is... Core Dragon. So that was the start on Core Dragon. Forgotten Wisdom Nightmare Sigil. And then now, Paragon 81.5 end on Pit 25. Okay. Yeah. On Pit 25. And okay. I have taken down plenty of notes on how all this works. This is good. This is really, really good information. Okay, so how much time do I have left? Well, that run went alright. I can try to push Pit 30. Could probably make it into Torment 3 pretty quickly. I only have like 10 minutes to go, so I'll probably save my elixirs and incense for later. And just use, or stick with the ones that I have right now. Yeah, I'm still like lacking on damage though, I would say. I still haven't put on my Roderick power. Oh well. Because yeah, having the Roderick power would allow me to like disable DR and all that, so that could help. Any CC effects? I don't know why they added these back in to the game. I can understand some monsters charging at me, okay, sure, but yeah, I thought that they took out all these like effects that allow you to get like disabled, like the one that puts you in chains and all that. Just now, like I don't. When the game had first come out, like no one really enjoyed those, so I'm surprised they tried to add it back in. Okay. Hellbinder. I don't remember that term. Hellbinder. Okay, got my ice armor up and everything. Alright. Wow. It actually does take quite a bit of time if It takes a lot longer if I'm not just sitting there hitting them with my 3 Incinerate beams. This is actually such a massive damage boost, like 142%, but like instead of doing just 100%, it would already be crazy enough if the aspect was just, oh, well, Incinerate now does like 142% of its normal damage, but it actually creates the 3 beams that each do that, and I think that they stack. That's why, like, if I hit from here, he takes like, no, he goes down really slowly, but as soon as I go up to him and I start beaming, yeah, he actually melts like so much faster. So I need to find a way to like, I think I need Flicker Step to like pull monsters in. I just gotta keep like evading. I can't use Juggernauts. I have to just keep pulling everything together with Inferno. I need to get a bunch of stuff that reduce cooldown and all that with Flicker Step. Then maybe I can not just always have more damage from Inferno, but also group them all up for one good Incinerate when I'm like right in front of all of them. Haven't played Incinerate in so long. Not since like they actually added some of these crazy aspects. But that also kind of explains why bosses are so much easier to kill. Or at least it feels that way sometimes. Okay. Or maybe the other option would be that I use Raiment, but no, I think it's fine. Yeah, definitely think Flicker Step's the way to go, though. And in terms of overall damage. And Flicker Step is relatively easy to get. I think any of the... well, I guess I could pop it off of... Duriel? Okay. Alright. Now I'm gonna save my ult here because the boss is coming. I don't think I need... Actually could use the Frost Nova. That's fine. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I gotta crank up these damage numbers by like a lot. He should be going down here. I mean, he's no longer... He's like injured, so I think it takes more damage or something, right? Okay, that was like 9:15. I actually looked at the time there. 2:09, 9:25 clear. Sorry, that was a pit 30 clear with 9:15 left on the clock. The other thing I need to check is how much time did I have left when I cleared pit 25? Okay, I'm gonna be taking a pause here. Sorry to say, if anyone's actually still watching. I don't think that too many people have chatted today. Of course, there were a few. Hold on, 11:15. Okay, good. Yeah, I can probably do pit 35 next. But I'll also need to make some adjustments to upgrade all of my aspects. Oh. there another one? Which, oh, yeah, this one. Increase damage to burning targets. Oh, that could help. Probably gonna get that later. Get all my glyphs. How much longer until this? Oh, okay, I probably have this maxed out. It's about time. But yeah, earlier Lee Burgess, Lone Wolf, and Aaron were all chatting on YouTube. I don't know if you guys are still around. I haven't heard anything for a while, but all the same, I appreciate you folks for joining me on today's stream. Let me just double check something, and then I think I have to go. Yeah, I think I should stop here. Well, the very least I can do is, yeah, I don't think I can do another pit run, even though I'd love to try to push for pit 35, but I can at least try and upgrade some of my equipment, yeah, just before I head out. Or, oh, I can even, like, turn in some of these caches. Boss summoning. Actually, this upgrade will go into effect on the next... After reaching 60, this has a chance to be a cache of boss summoning materials? Oh, that seems incredibly useful. Exquisite blood and legendary amulets. Where's the one for Varshan? Maybe that's what I've been doing wrong. Maybe I should be running these mercenaries to get the boss mats from them specifically. Yeah. How much exquisite blood do I even get from this? 12. It's not crazy, but it's something. Alright. I think I'm fully capable of handling Torment 2 now. I don't need to be in Torment 1 anymore. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, world boss in 14 seconds. There's... I'm gonna guess that no one else is running world boss, and even if there is, there's no way that... Well, okay, I'm sure everybody's in Torment 4. That's probably why no one's... If there is somebody running world boss, which I doubt, but they would be in Torment 4. Hold on. What other city? Fields of Hatred. I do wonder, like, Infernal Hordes, do I need to, like, redo that whole thing? Same with Kurast Undercity. Oh, whatever. I'm glad that it's at least a season-wide unlock. I know that if I do it on Companion Druid, I don't have to do it for my other characters. That's how it should be, though. It should be unlocked from the beginning, I think. Okay, yeah, I'm by myself. I don't really even get anything out of world bosses. That's another thing that I wish that they'd rework. Like, world bosses should actually be something that I look forward to running, rather than this... Well, it's not... It's not something I'm exactly excited for. Okay. Gonna grab these too while I'm at it. Gonna pick up rewards as I get them. Ooh, Obdicite and a 2GA! This is Torment 1 too, not even Torment 2, so... that's a 2GA chest armor, but I just realized this is kind of pointless though. I mean, I could use it for now, yeah. Temporarily. But... It didn't even... It didn't even give me intelligence as a GA, and even if it did, it's gonna... Well, it's obviously not gonna be as valuable as raiment. That's the silly part of it. Oh, I could salvage some gear, yeah. Maybe figure out what I need. Don't have any ancestrals. Alright. Old resistance. Let's salvage some of these. I don't need these. I have any one-handed weapons I shouldn't even bother with. Ice armor, Isu's, this. I still have an amulet with like glass cannon on it. So I could throw that on if I wanted. All of these are also pretty useless. I would never run any of these. 2 mana per second, 2 to Blizzard. Nope, I don't need that either. This also is a no-go. And what about the rest of the equipment? Yeah, I'm basically just sorting out the gear that I know I'm not going to be using ever. This is fine. I would never use Ancestral one-handers. Or I'd never use one-handers, even if they are Ancestral. At least not for this build, so... This is GA, but it's got, well, 2 useless rolls, and one of them being the GA. So, that goes... I'll circle back to the helm. That one's fine. Gloves are fine. I actually don't value damage over time as much because it's additive compared to all my other like Paragon stuff. I would prefer if it was like int max life and like incinerate or something along those lines. Like this one, but incinerate instead of fireball. It's like a big chunk of damage that I'm missing. I think I was running this, right? This could be a good helm. Max life, life per 5? Life per 5. I'm gonna try to roll that off for, let's say 5 attempts. Shocking impact, well that's cool. I don't really need cooldown reduction as much. 1, 2, 3, total armor, I guess, sure. It's decent. But I mean, that's basically the same one as what I have right now. 4 and 5. Primordial binding, okay, well. That was fun, but no, I'll try one last one for good measure. Nope. This is, Stamina's pretty useless. It's like a duplicate of what I'm currently wearing right now. I was hoping for something better, but yeah, maybe I shouldn't spend gold so casually since it's a lot of... Oh, yeah. I could use it for like masterworking and all that, or resetting masterworking, and the enchanting costs are like quite high. Okay, I don't think, like, my staff is about as good as it gets, aside from fire damage. Rolled kind of on the lower end, but still I can live with that. So, I don't think I would ever be replacing for any other staff, except for maybe this one. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be replacing for any other, like, two-handed staff. I have Vox Omnium. This one I definitely wouldn't use either. This one I totally would use, maybe, until I get Raiment. Yeah, I don't think I'd actually even consider any of the other chest armors because I'm going to be getting Raiment eventually. This one, yeah, I should probably salvage these 3. These 2 rings are fine. I could throw this on, but again, like I said, I just need to run or get some Malignant Hearts and I'm pretty much ready. Okay, on any other build this would be useful, but I just realized that yeah, I wouldn't use that. In fact, I already... Actually, maybe I might use that, come to think of it. Because I just need to roll off CSC, and then I'd be able to throw on Int instead of Crit Strike Chance. And then I have a pretty mean ring. I should probably do that now, in fact. Or... Actually, I have this one. This one would make more sense to roll. Oh, yeah, I got these gloves. Maybe I should try to do it on... I'm gonna try to replace off resource cost reduction. Yeah, that's pretty useless. I do have at least enough veiled crystals to last me, so that's good. Armor... I mean, armor would... I'd much prefer... Oh, chance to make monsters vulnerable. Now, rolling for gloves I can kind of get behind. Okay. damage over time. No, I'm gonna leave it. I think this is okay. I'll stick with armor. Later I want with core skills though. Because I got plenty of like resistances because of intelligence. And I'm like not even using Rahir either as my main. Uh okay. I think I am going to stop in a moment. The last thing I need to do is roll off this before I forget. Damage over time. I just want core skills. I don't know why they're so stingy on like Incinerate or something along those lines. No core skills. Okay, I'm just gonna stop then. I actually burned through a lot of gold for that. Oh, and I got one last set of gloves that I can try to reroll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'll stop. Hey, 2 to incinerate. Yep, there it is. Okay, this is a good place to stop. Gonna need to work with these a little later. Gonna have to favorite. Need to favorite those gloves that I had, and then I'm gonna end there. All right, cool. At least it wasn't all for naught. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. Hope you all enjoyed, or hope you all enjoyed watching me. And I'm gonna stop the recording here, and I'll continue in a moment there on the recording. Those of you on the stream, appreciate y'all tuning in. Thanks everyone for watching. Adventure out.